Hello everybody and welcome to Wasteland 2110, an Apocalypse World adventure. We have me as playing as the High, we have Raz playing as the Quarantine, we have Simon playing as Rose, and we have Gary playing as the famous Virus. And of course Jack Black, our MC. Or, as the over says, our GM, doesn't really matter the terminology. So, Jack, take us off.
Alrighty then. Where we last left off, you guys were standing in a small hold, and there was a pile of infected dead on the floor in front of you. And what you guys realized is that the gate, although it's not completely busted down, it won't hold for long, and that's going to be a serious issue in the future. At that point, Wireless Feedback used his ability to check how to fix that situation, and that led him through the psychic maelstrom to none other than D. Richards, who is, well, you're not exactly sure who he is, but you know exactly where he is. And so, with that, what are you guys doing?
So, I guess like we are now, I think we're sleeping in Rose's place.
Yeah, we were. Actually, no.
This was after the night we slept, or this was before?
No, in the middle of
This
the night.
was before.
Before. So I think we now go. I mean, after the exhaustion we suffered first day and this whole battle, I think kind of everybody is going to get some rest. I mean, that's what I'm imagining.
I mean, this is if this is the day after, I'm just going to the sheriff because I proposed him, so that they let me teach his guys how to actually fight. So.
Yeah.
So is this the day after, or is it still in the night? That night.
Well, did you guys sleep?
Well, we said we would sleep, but you told us that like I don't remember exactly if it was in the middle of when we want to go to sleep, or it was like after we slept a couple of hours. But I know that we didn't actually get to sleep.
I
Okay.
just wonder one thing. Are we still using the highlighted stats that we used earlier?
Oh, yeah, we need to do that.
No, we need to do all that. Now that we know exactly where we are, we can go through and do that. So.
Okay. By the way,
I
Jack,
want you-
can you explain a bit, like when we do this stuff, for people that are just tuning in and don't know the Apocalypse
I
World
can do
system?
that.
Thank you.
Okay, so basically what we're going to do now is go around and hand out the highlighted stats for the week, and what that does is it is basically how you level up in Apocalypse World. Whenever someone succeeds on a highlighted stat roll, they mark experience for that roll. So I think we'll start with Dahai. Dahai, who is the person with the highest history on you with you? Who do you have the highest history with?
Is this in character or out of character?
In character, the one with
Okay.
the highest hate check stat.
But all of them are
Same.
all of them are the same. So but between all of them, I would go with. I'm very between the Quarantine and Rose. I had a couple of encounters with the Quarantine, but my character would be more interested in Rose. So I
You
would go
mean
with
you
Rose.
don't like me?
Well, I do not know you yet, so I'm still like in the gray zone with you, but I trust you more than I did last time. The last we started.
Okay, so with Rose, what would you like Dahai's highlighted stat to be?
I think. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I'm the one that should give him one.
You give him. You choose. What do you find most interesting for him to be doing?
Kind of want to see how he thinks in. I mean, if he's a good thinker, how he reacts in a desperate situation. I know.
So
Desperate
that would be
situation.
sharp or cool?
Yeah, probably say sharp. Yeah.
Sharp. Okay.
See how he
so
reacts to, or maybe cool. I don't know how he
Cool
handles.
is-
Yeah.
Cool is handling himself under fire, and fire refers to any sort of high pressure situation.
Yeah.
Sharp is more
Yeah.
using your brain.
No, I want to see how he handles tough situations.
Okay, well that would be cool.
Yeah, I want to see cool for him.
Okay, so could you please highlight cool?
Okay,
and,
I heard it cool.
Okay, and I want to see how hard you can be.
Okay, so
could you please highlight hard?
I will highlight cool and hard.
Okay, now we're on to wireless feedback. Who's the person with the high?
It'd be Rose.
Rose, you get to go again. What do you think wireless feedback should roll? What do you find most interesting?
What did I pick last time? Was weird, right? Well,
Um,
I had Wood and Sharp last time. I can't remember who gave me them.
hot wouldn't make any sense, I guess. Not make.
it can be whatever you want.
Hot could because it is seduce and manipulate.
Yeah, maybe that. You know, yeah. I mean, sure. I want to see if we can do something seductive to help situation. Yeah.
Excellent. And I want to see how cool wireless is under pressure. So go ahead and highlight cool and hot.
Yep.
Now on to Rose. Who is the person with the highest history with you?
Oh, that would probably be the radio, actually. Still, I haven't seen much of the quarantine. I haven't seen much of the.
No, but like your HX stat.
Oh, sorry.
HX is history.
That is still the radio.
The radio.
You cannot
Okay.
escape the radio.
Okay, so Gary, what do you want to see more of Rose doing?
I want to see Rose get hot.
Oh, excellent choice.
I get it.
Okay, and I want to see Rose go hard.
Okay.
So let's
Oh.
go hot and
Hard
hard.
and hard.
You wanna go hot and hard?
Some
Interesting.
secrets about your character you haven't revealed yet.
Don't spoil it now. Come on.
Okay, so now we're on
Turns
to the
out Rose is a
quarantine.
flower fetish.
Now we're on to the quarantine. Who is the person with the highest HX on you?
Wireless with a +3.
See, the radio everywhere. The radio is in everyone.
It's popular.
Literally.
So what is your choice? Wireless.
I want to see him be sharp. I want to see more of his view of different situations that he's unaware of.
Okay, sharp.
So I shall be.
And I think we'll go ahead and highlight cool
Sure. No problem.
for me. I want to see the quarantine stay level-headed. Okay, so now that that is done, do we have anything else we need to attend to at the beginning of the session? We do.
I had
The
a roll
quarantine
fortune.
had- Yes, you do. So we'll go ahead and do that right now.
I don't know what it was.
Okay, so You chose what options
Plus
did
one,
you
that's right.
choose?
Yeah, you
So
want to say them?
have-
You say you want me to say them or not?
no, just say like the options. Like what
It's-
ones did
it's-
you pick?
I just have to roll first.
Oh wait, never mind. I've got it. I've got it.
I just have to roll the 2d6, and then if I plus 10 hit or miss, they're different.
Yep. Okay.
And I get
Yes.
plus 1 because of the skill. Oh shit.
6. That is a fail.
Nice.
It's not a nice. Okay, let's show this on stream so people can see it.
So
You
that
say
brings
it's not nice, Chucky, but it's not me that's affected by it.
I know.
so that brings into account the negatives, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yes. Both of them.
Oh.
Sorry, stream
Awful.
1 second. It's gonna be a bit annoying. Go on.
If only you guys knew. Okay, so on to the quarantine's beginning of session move.
Yes, I get to roll something.
You get to roll.
Sharp, and that's an XP, right?
Sharp is if you succeed, it is.
No, it's only a success. Okay. So
Yes, it is only a success. Or a
7.
partial success. Yes.
It's-
So you can go ahead and mark XP. And you can ask me one of those questions.
Let's see. What let some people survive when others couldn't?
Okay, so basically, for everyone else, what he's just asked is what let some people survive the apocalypse while others couldn't. That was a combination of resistance to the psychic maelstrom's effects, paired with the fact that in the subsequent wars, people were able to take shelter. So, that's pretty much it. Certain bomb shelters came into play when large explosives were going off. A lot of people fled the cities, which turned out to be ultimately a horrible idea because it left them out in the open with a lot of issues. So you rolled a 7, so you do not get to have a follow-up question.
Yep.
Okay. Apart from that, I think we are ready to jump straight in.
Okay, so I guess it's still night, and we've just had he had that vision, and we were still like in the courtyard rummaging about.
Well, if you guys went to sleep, you've gone to sleep. Like if you want to go to sleep, you can just do that. I recall you taking the Chucky. You have a hunting rifle.
Yes, I have a hunting rifle, 9mm, and my what do you call it? My I forgot about the
You shot a grenade.
no, the static grenade. I need to repair that. I need.
Yes.
I have those medical things, the medical knife. What do you call it?
Scalpel.
Scalpels. Yes, I have a scalpel. What I want to do, basically, when we all go back in there, is firstly I want to ask like Rose, what are you doing? Because this really depends. My action really depends on this.
What do you?
I mean, what are you doing after this
I
whole
do-
thing?
After
Yep.
the whole incident?
Yep.
I was actually wondering if possible to pick up any weapons from the guys that was killed. Possible, Jack? First of all. Or does
There
the sheriff-
is a an assault rifle actually.
Mhm.
And it was on one of the infected that came in. It is functional, but it is not looking in the best of shape, and there is not much ammo with it.
I will go at one of the dead guards, the other one. I know there were two, and I took the hunting rifle of one. I'm gonna take the other hunting rifle on the other guy, and I'm gonna like pair it because I know I got a lot of ammo from. I searched the bodies of the infected ones for hunting rifle ammo, and I took them off the guards as well. So I'm gonna take the hunting rifle, the secondary one, and give it to Rose with a couple of cartridges.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yep.
Okay.
So you've both got a hunting rifle with, a couple
Alright.
of bits of ammo with it. It's
Rifle.
yeah.
What's the stats for a hunting rifle?
The stats for hunting rifle, I believe, are 2 harm, close or far. I can check that in one moment if you want.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just think otherwise I would be trying to tend to any wounds that would be have. I think the other one that got injured, the other ones died, but I think the one that who got lightly injured was Raz, right? Or the quarantine.
the quarantine was shot. I believe he took 2 harm.
Yes, he
I think
did.
I healed him.
You healed him with your power, and you did something to me as well. I mean, I know I took 2 harm, but you took me into your infirmary and you
Yeah.
patched me up. So I don't think that brings me up anymore. But you said
But you
that
will
I-
heal over time if you do not suffer any more damage.
okay.
Raz or quarantine, you are on 1 harm.
Is it possible to restore him even more? I mean, if we all go to my infirmary.
You already patched him up, I think,
Okay.
and used your power afterwards.
You can try and use your power again, but remember it does carry
Yeah.
an inherent risk.
Yeah, it's risky. I have noticed a distinct down thing of using my powers, having the radio
Yeah.
shut in my ears.
All
So I
the
think-
powers
Don't know what you're talking about.
have.
Big responsibility.
Everybody is Spider-Man.
Yeah, everybody knows. So we will use it sparingly.
Okay.
So
Yep.
what does the sheriff say? I go over to him like, so regarding the training of his men.
He said, he says to you, and the sheriff's name, by the way, is Flannelly,
Flannelly. Okay.
and his name is Flannelly. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Great.
And Flannelly
Parents
kind of
hate him.
looks at you and he says, "We don't have time to worry about that. The gates are pretty badly damaged. We can hold it off, but we can't afford to spare the men to retrieve the equipment that we need."
Well, I think
if
we
you can
already-
find it anyway.
Didn't we already take the mission up?
No,
You have
oh,
no idea.
Oh yes, the radio did not tell us anything. Yes, you are right. Sorry, continue on.
So
You still have 3 people that came in to help with the situation, who came in the other gate, and they're still around. They stayed the night there. Is anyone going to talk to them, or
Well, I might, but it really depends on how my previous action goes. So, like after we do all this and we kind of go to sleep, because from what I gather, it's still the middle of the night. I want to go over to where Rose is, like in the infirmary, and basically, I mean, after I give her the rifle and such, I wanna chat her up.
you want to chat her up? Well,
Yep.
chat her up. Go ahead.
What do you want to talk about?
So I basically ask her, "How are you? How's
two
everything
seconds to
going?"
get my food.
Should we wait? Or-
Well, I know he's going for food, and he might have an kind of a interaction with this.
Yeah.
So
he's dead now. He's dead now. No, it's okay. So let's just go back to it. So he's just
Wireless
like,
dies.
yeah, he his radio explodes. But yeah, so the sheriff says like we don't have the time and men, we don't have the resources for this, or
He's
How does
just
he-
he seems really distressed. He's like you've seen there's been people coming and going from him, like running up to him, saying a few lines, running back. You know, the place is in kind of it's in disarray because of how much threat it's in. But from what you have gathered, he's fairly adamant that the gates are the prime issue. He's got like there's people over there trying to reinforce it with like wooden poles and things like that, but as he said, without a power welder you really can't make a fix that's going to last.
fair enough. In that case, I'm just going to go for just gonna go help the men pretty much board up the gates and
Can I give a
Yeah,
command
well-
to the guy?
Can you what?
Give a command to the my receiver.
Alex.
Yeah.
To your receiver? To Alex, the one that
Yeah.
was in the infirmary. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How is Alex doing, by the way?
You'll hear
Alex
this
is
as well,
fine.
It's fine. Okay.
guys. Actually, no, the other guy, the mechanic.
The mechanic Marv.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you can.
Going to. I'm guessing I'd be aware that the Brainer's grenade broke. As I was
Well,
technically present at the time when it got smashed.
Rose
Yes.
definitely saw the quarantine smush it with his foot.
Yeah. And we also saw him try to use it, but then realised it was broken in the middle of that last fight.
Yes.
So I'd like to tell Marv, and like I say, Rose, you'll hear this as well, because I don't think I can choose who hears it, it's just when I speak aloud.
I'm gonna say you can, because the way I see the radio is his maelstrom functions through his radio equipment. So I say, like you can flick a channel on
Yeah, you
your
can-
station.
Right, but then I'll say to Marv then to approach the Brainer and tell him that the radio has a task for him.
By the way, take your microphone a
also-
bit down. You're like really loud.
Mine.
fine.
Yeah,
It's fine
you're a
for
bit-
me, yeah.
He's fine for me.
Okay, it's just me. No problem.
Just to check, would Marv have the skills to repair his device before I make this?
Marv would have the skills to repair this device.
Right.
The device is high tech, but Marv is he's a tech guy. That's what he does. So yeah.
Yeah, but then I tell Marv to approach the Brainer.
He does. You
and
you
tell
may
him
talk
that
through Marv at this point.
that the radio has a task for you. So he comes up to you and says that, Chucky.
I see nothing. I look down on you from I'm very tall, so I look down on him and I wait.
I wait as well.
Now we play the
What is
waiting
it?
game.
Go,
Yes.
get on with it.
I tell Marv to tell him that his thing broke. It got smashed. Marv, you're good at fixing things. Tell him you'll fix it if he goes and gets you that blowtorch, and I tell him where the blowtorch is.
Okay, you tell me all this, and I say,
Just
Don't-
so you know, I don't directly tell you this, Chucky.
Okay.
All my voice does is lead what he says.
so does he tell me? Does Marv tell me? MC?
Marv tells you. Marv is doing exactly what the radio tells him at this point.
Okay. I look down on Marv. I say, "Don't worry, little one. I can fix it myself. Though the information is precious enough. Thank you, friend or master or whatever you call him." I kind of look at Rose and Marv at the same time. No, again, this is yeah, something I realize as friend.
On that note, Chucky, have you examined your device?
Yes, last time, and you said I just needed time because it's something that brainers have, like this tool, and I can just fix it by like spending
you are going to
amount
need
of time.
a lot of time.
Wait, that's what you said. I needed time, and I
yes,
can fix it.
You will need time. You can fix it, but it's going to take you quite a
A
while
year.
because it's not quite a year.
How much would you approximate as I'm looking at it? How much would I figure it would take?
You would have to find a few parts, so that could take a while. You know, trading here, doing things like that. It could take a number of weeks. It could take a month to 2 months, I would guess.
And
Well,
would Marv, as I know, I mean, if I know he's a tech guy, could I mean, how
He
long
would
would
most
that take?
likely have the parts, so it would take him considerably quicker once he worked out the basic mechanism.
I told
take
him,
him-
yeah, I told him I just need the parts for the, I just need the parts to repair it. I can repair it. You can help me. I would surely be up for it. But yes, tell your friend this mission is something everybody will undertake. I hope. And I look back at Rose at the same time, waiting expectantly. Would be the word.
I asked Marv if he has the parts.
Marv probably has the parts. He's got a shitload of wires and that on him.
Yeah, no,
diodes,
but
things like that.
I literally asked him if he has the parts.
He can't. You can't hear his thoughts, so he just says yes, Chucky.
Yeah.
Dahai, you have no idea what he's saying yes to,
Yeah.
but
I am still
the-
looking at Rose expectantly after I said that everybody will take this mission on.
Yeah. I mean, I then tell Marv, I don't tell him if he takes the whole goddamn town. He gets it. He's responsible. Or he doesn't get his parts.
Are you expecting an answer? Like
Yeah,
to-
I'm looking at you expectantly. I just said that us three, from what I know, the Quarantine and Rose would take this mission on, and I am looking at you for confirmation.
Yeah, well, Mr. R isn't. It's kind of persuasive. Yeah, I guess we'll do the mission.
Okay.
Sure.
And then I look back at Marv and I say, "We shall talk later." I was just talking to my friend here, Rose, so we can talk later. And I kind of like, I don't shoo him off, but I give him a look. It's like, thank you. You are basically done here. Like, I want to be polite
Okay.
about this.
he walks away.
Okay. I sit down with Rose again, and I continued my question, and I say, like, what do you think about this? How are you with things? I know you don't enjoy violence.
There's times when you have to kill the bleeding. There's time when you have to commit some bleeding. Don't take me for a frail little flower.
I never had.
I
never had.
can deal with the bloody. I'm not a saint. I'm only a woman doing what you can do.
I kind of laugh. And I look at her. So, by the way, did you decide, because this is basically your decision, the thing, the brain history thing, is that you slept around me, or with
you
me, but
decide that, not her.
Yeah, I hope that I slept around you, not slept.
no, I think it's, I'm just saying, MC, does she decide, or do I decide?
Did you know that he slept near you?
Yeah, I said that I wanted her to know.
You wanted her to know. Well, like,
It was an option that
like-
it's secretly or non-secretly, and I chose non-secretly.
well, I'm like, the only thing I'm saying is, if you had slept with her non-secretly, and she says I would not have let him sleep near me non-secretly, then
Are we talking?
she would not have let you.
Okay,
Are we
so
talking like, are you talking about sleep nearly or sleep with?
doesn't no, not I would not
Mm,
have not
doesn't have
as
to
in
be with-
having sex. It would still, you can be in the same bed and cuddle, and that's it. But not,
It
it's
doesn't
not
even have to be
necessary.
that.
Yeah, it doesn't
It
even
could
have
be
to
like-
be
I
that.
would not. I mean, what is like? What does near? Actually,
I think,
in the
last,
same
last week you said that you'd slept in the same room. all the
I
time
would
being
probably
built
not
or something.
sleep. I would probably not sleep. I mean, next to him or something like that.
Okay, so you slept in the same room as each other. We can go with that.
Yeah, I can say yeah, but like, kind of, I mean, rooms apart. I mean, in the same room, but still, kind of a space in between.
Separate beds.
Yeah.
Sure.
Separate beds.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Whatever.
Okay. So,
Sorry about that. Continue.
okay, so the quarantine. Where are you?
I'm heading towards the infirmary, or the last place I knew people were at. So
Yep. Well, you pretty much make it there at this point if you were heading there.
pretty
Tell
much gonna.
the quarantine again.
Yeah, no,
like-
no. Hold on. No,
Okay,
I'm like,
sorry. Go on.
I make a Kramer entrance where I open the door to say something without like caring. So I open the door and I'm like, we gotta find a welder, people. Pretty much.
But just open up directly with, I know where we need to go. Get some rest, and we shall embark upon this journey tomorrow.
I'd rather do it as quickly as possible. You know, the zombies never sleep. So
I point at you and say, you're still wounded. I am as well. I don't think going outside in this state is wise. I think a night's rest. As I explained to you, the beasts
where's that
come.
place after all?
Where do I know this place is?
Okay, so this place is. Like I showed you where you were on the map.
Let me
us
just
all
bring
to the
up the
map.
let me bring up the map on row 20.
I have the map. I just got it.
Okay, just ping us to the map so we can see it as well, because I see nothing in row 20. It's all white.
You can't see. Yes. Sorry. God damn it. Roll 20. You should see it now.
Okay, I see it now. So can you
Okay.
ping where we are?
You are. Let me just find it. This place is huge.
Do a shift, like press shift and ping, so you bring up everybody there. Okay.
Yes.
So we are in
that's where you are.
Kozikwara.
Whatever.
But are we
No.
that's not the name of it
It's
anymore?
Kotsikova, I think. The pronunciation.
That's not the name of it, but
Yeah,
this
you
is
stole the
this-
map
yeah.
from something. I know.
Okay, so
Yep.
we're there.
Okay. You know that this guy that you're looking for, D. Richards, is directly north of you in this area.
Oh, wow, he lives in a church.
Okay, so near that area.
Yes, it is, Raz.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I tell him like the location.
Okay, yep. So it's basically directly north. And
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's just to ignore him completely. I'm going there. Just exit the door and going there.
do you try and leave through the gate?
No,
Yes.
so as he goes out, I try to explain to him that the beasts only come out at night. So and the beasts are done for today. We might.
I imagine this man in a cloak. The beasts only come out at night.
No, like
Yeah.
you turn out, you turn around, and I say this.
Yeah.
Like if you hear me or if you don't.
I of course I do, because I won't go. I don't run away. Yeah, I go directly through the gate. I'm not sneaky at all.
Okay, as you go to leave the gate, the sheriff Flannelly just comes sprinting at you, and he's just screaming, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You said lean to welder. I know where one is. I'm going to
He
grab.
says, "We are not opening the gates at night. Are you crazy? How long have you been here?"
About a week or two. Why?
He starts shaking his head. He says, "They can come out in daytime, but they don't like it. They really don't like it. But
I kinda
at
like-
nighttime, the place is swarmed."
So I guess do they make no? Do these things make no noise? Like,
There's none near the gates at the moment.
gotcha.
They're like,
I kinda-
you don't hear anything.
I kind of nod and I'm like, oh, right. Well then,
I told you, didn't I?
And he just says to you, but you know where a welder is?
I do. It's near the, I guess, what is that, church? I think it's a church, right?
I think it's a radio tower.
It's directly north. It's in the market square, whatever the fuck it's called, directly north.
North. He kind of looks at you and he's like, oh. You mean Richard's land?
Richard's land. I don't know of any names, but I mean, I was just pointed that way.
Richards. He's the guy that pretty much owns that part of town.
Well, good to know. Is he like a troublemaker, or should I worry about it?
He's nice to you as long as you don't get in the way of his barter.
Well, I would even be there to make trade. So sure, why not? I'll be careful not to do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go there tomorrow and pick up the welder we need. Or you can send one of your men if you wake up earlier. Yes.
He like looks. He's Well, you go do that. Thank you a lot. We'll definitely reward you once we can get these gates up and running and our children can sleep safe at night.
You're welcome. No problem. It's a pleasure doing business with you. All right, so I'm just gonna go back, sleep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna continue on chatting with Rose, and at one point in the night, I wanna basically I wanna be like not really discreet with it, but not even like out open with it. I'm trying to seduce her.
Damn it.
Well, seduce her. You don't get to roll against her.
You said that
Yeah,
I get to roll against
roleplay
her.
it, man. You have to roleplay it.
Okay, no, I get it, but
then you may roll.
yeah. So basically, how the conversation is going in my mind is I talk to you about what we just talked, and then I continue on talking about how she feels about this world and what she thinks that this partnership with the radio will get her. Again, nothing hostile.
If you ask me what I think of this world, do you say that?
Yeah, I kind of ask you about what you think about this world. I mean, not like this world as itself, because we've been in it for some time. Like this part of this city.
I would tell
That's
you
good.
how much I hate this world. I
I
would
would-
tell you how it aggravates me, how the very core of it makes me shake in the morning, whenever I get up, wherever I look out the window or the door, to see it all shattered remains, just aggravating me to my bones.
I kind of tell her
There's
like,
no words for how much I actually despise living here, but it's same everywhere, so I have to deal.
I relate to this, and I kind of tell her about like I kind of how do I say it? I don't do it at first, but then I like smooth into it, and I tell her about my condition, if you could call it that.
When I hear
You're
don't think I
sleeping.
I don't think I could fall asleep just to this noise. So I'm
You-
like,
you're in the other room. There's another like room, just in a big room.
Not screaming this. by the way.
We're in the
Talking to me.
infirmary, like in the main.
Yeah, I
floor.
know, but like that's what I sleep. You know, I sleep.
Why?
in the-
No, you have rooms to sleep.
Where?
No,
What?
no, they
No.
don't. They're in
No,
the
we don't.
infirmary. Everyone
Exactly.
is in, except for Wireless, who's like
Ah,
probably
ah.
chilling in a recliner.
What else is us?
I'm
What is this
moved
fucker trying to
over
do?
in a hammock still with the headset on.
Yeah, so like I'm like I rise up from the bed.
from the
Can you
dead.
two- from the bed. Can you two get a room? Fucking. We don't need to hear about your condition. It's like
You don't
Midnight.
hear that thing. You don't hear
You
condition. You just hear me
don't-
explaining.
you can't tell me that. I don't hear that. You can't.
if he is awake and in the same room as you, which he is, he can hear that.
No, I'm not saying I didn't say condition. I just I was talking about like at first I started something like, yeah, I kind of
Allow
get
me
you.
to reiterate. Well, I have this thing, you know. No, we don't need to hear about this thing. I don't want to hear anything about anyone's thing. We need to go to sleep. Now shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Okay, I kind of want to
Let's go
continue
back.
this discussion, so I point Rose outside. Do you wanna get some fresh air?
God damn it.
Shut
I
up.
shudder when I think of the outside, but I nod and go out.
I continue on with what I was saying, and I suddenly then think that like I had this problem before. I wasn't the most stable of persons, and when this whole thing happened, like I mean, you know that I'm a brainer, don't you? I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Well, no, because you
I look at you,
the
you know,
brainer, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
How all our characters work.
I'm unique, yeah, but I think the whole town knows this, so that's why I'm like just.
There are people with psychic powers that would often be called like a brainer or a psychic or something like that.
Mm.
Although he is the only brainer, he is a unique version of that. And yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, continue.
Yeah. Like, what do you respond to this, Rose?
I know that you have some interesting powers, but I'm not sure what you're trying to do here. I mean, I'm not sure I trust you completely. I'm not sure
It's
what
kind
you're
of.
trying to do. I mean,
It's hard to trust somebody in this world. There's no really much people worthy of trust from anybody.
yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to. There's something you want of me. I think we're gonna take a little more time than a
Hey.
conversation the day after we had a big battle.
Yeah, like you said this, that you need more time, so I say let us go rest then.
Exactly. Seems like a perfectly good
Absolutely.
idea.
Okay, and that's what we do.
Do you go to sleep after that, or do you do anything else?
I go into
God
what I will
damn
do.
it.
I will. He can go to sleep if he wants to. I will stay up and I will try and start organizing things that are already, you know, papers that are stacked weirdly. I go and just do, you know, cleaning out some shit. I'm trying to be
Yeah.
like not
Y-
really.
Your infirmary is a mess.
No, it's not a mess.
It like, because you just had that guy dragged in. He's going crazy, bleeding out the ears. There's like things there that
I would
you know,
be infuriated by this because my assistants should know that I really hate messes.
they Lily and May, I believe their name was. They did their best, but considering you've got like 4 people in there, there's like little tiny things, like little snacks and things, wrappers left around. So when you finally get a chance to have a look, you notice these things.
Has Raz dropped, by the way? I think he-
Well, I would
I
probably
believe so.
I would say that I would say probably was so busy that I didn't notice it. But now
Yeah.
now that I really see the mess, I'm like, deal with this shit. Oh, and I go on a cleaning spree, just picking up shit everywhere and not literal shit. I hope not, but I hope no one
There's no
shit.
shit in there.
I hope no one shit. I hope no one shit.
It only takes you
But-
about
but I'm
10
very-
minutes of dedicated
Wait,
cleaning.
wait, this is like inside, so I guess like if I see this,
see
I
everything.
yeah, I help her.
Well, you went to sleep.
Well, but he said
You-
that
you're
he's doing
sleeping
it inside, so I wouldn't really be able to sleep while she goes on a on a cleaning spree. That's a bit
She
like
gets up.
getting wrappers while you're trying to sleep and just squeezing them.
I mean, no, it's I just leave this to me. You know, just go back to sleep or something. I'll take care of this. And like murmuring to myself and like fucking slobs and like muscles.
Okay. I like she can't really see my face because I have the cloak on, so I have a certain expression right now in my face, but and then I kind of go to sleep because I know that I'm wounded and I need a rest.
Yeah. So you guys so Rose cleans. Does Rose go to sleep after Rose cleans?
She tries. I mean, she'd probably be very exhausted. Just try and just get some shut eye.
Pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all go to sleep, and at this point, let's wait for Raz, because
Yeah.
Raz dropped.
Just while we do it for Raz,
It's annoying because he's on Zune, like stream wise he's on, but he's not on Skype. Okay. We can take like an early break. We're at minute 50.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Okay.
So do you want to switch it over to the break screen, and we'll...
Yeah. We're gonna be coming back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Week 2, part 2. See you guys in just a minute.